Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. I am in the shade 490 Deep Medium, Deep Cool. I do recommend going in store to swatch this because the shades online looks can be deceiving. And in the setting powder, I am in the shade Deep Honey. So I do recommend highly going in store. The shade range is always on Sephora's website, you guys know, is a little wonky. Now with this foundation, it is described as a medium coverage foundation. It gives you a natural finish, long wear. It's clean. It's under the Sephora clean brand. It's supposed to be weightless and it reduces redness and protects you from environmental stresses. All right, so we're gonna obviously try that out. Now with the powder, I love the packaging. This is a blurring light coverage loose setting powder. It's vegan and it's cruelty free. It's supposed to blur imperfection, smooth skin, and optimize makeup performance with 5 talc-free soft focus shades. And there's 5 shades in this. I got the second to the last shade. So there is Deep Rich, and then the last one after that, Coco. And Coco is definitely for my darker skin sisters. So let's go ahead and get started with this foundation. As you guys know, normally on a wear test video, I'll go ahead and apply the foundation and let you guys know my thoughts on it. And then after that, I will come in with 2 check-ins to let you guys know my overall thoughts. All right, so we're gonna put this on. I am going to do 2 pumps. I've heard so many great things about this foundation, so you guys know I had to bring it to you. If you're wondering on my skin right now, I've already done my skin prep, and the only primer that I used was a Milk Hydro Grip. I didn't want to color correct for this video so I could see how much of the coverage it gives out. Now with this brush, I'm using the NYX 03 brush. I'll try to link this down below. I got mine at Ulta. Now I will say, looking in this viewfinder, that was 2 pumps, and I'm gonna bring you guys in. That 2 pumps, back of my hand, I feel like I could, it says it's a light medium coverage. Let me see, does it say even buildable on here? Because it doesn't really have a smell. It has typical foundation smells, if you're wondering. It is medium coverage. It's supposed to give a natural finish, and you guys know I usually have dark areas over here in my cheek area and under my dark circles, and I didn't want to color correct because my cheeks give that, I have that natural contour cast. I am gonna bring it down my neck, but I feel like it went in so smooth. Like, yeah, it looks like I'm not wearing anything, which is so crazy to me. I feel like I want to do another pump, but we gonna do another pump because that was like, what happened? So we're doing 1 more pump, so that's 3 pumps. I don't feel like I need to do 3, but I want to do 3. So, yep, smell is just what it is. And I'm bringing this down my neck. Y'all, this does not feel like I'm wearing any makeup either. Yeah, I'm kind of like, what is going on? And it blends out so good. So if you're wondering, this is an easy blend. Like, I put that on, I'm like, what happened? I thought I would have to blend it out more, but no. All right, so here is what the makeup is looking like so far. That's what my under eyes, you guys know I have under eyes. I will be using the setting powder to set under my eyes and in my T-zone to get rid of this shine. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup, come back to you guys and show you guys what the final. So here is the final look. Now I will say this was a very like nothing budged mood or anything. There is a con to this setting powder. I didn't get to use as much as I wanted to, and I know I'm gonna have to take off the sifter because if you could tell, the sifter doesn't really, you don't get as much powder out. So I'm gonna have to basically take this apart and then take the sifter out, which I'm totally fine with. I've done that to a lot of my powders, but it reminds me of that Huda Beauty sifter, and I hate it because you can't get as much out. So that's why my nose is a little shiny. I was able to set it under my eyes, forehead, T-zone, but I couldn't get it in my nose like I wanted to, and I'm probably gonna go in and touch up with it. But this is pretty much the look. If you're wondering what I used pretty much everything from my Shop My Stash. If you're wondering what I used, I pretty much used everything from my Shop My Stash for the month of January. So you could go ahead and watch that video, or I'll put it in the cards right here. The time is 10 o'clock. I will come back in about 2 or 3 hours and check in and let you guys see what it looks like. I will be honest, it's raining in LA. So bear with me. I will try to get some photos outside so you guys can see what it looks like in natural sunlight and daylight. Talk to you guys in a minute. Bye. All right, you guys, so it is 1:20. Verdict on the foundation, I actually like it. Now the powder, I don't know if it was the concealer that I was using, because I was using the Kevyn Aucoin. I do have the Kevyn Aucoin concealer. I want to actually try the powder out now that I popped the top off of this bad boy, because I took the top off. I ain't gonna lie, here's the top. I popped it off because this sifter and me, it's not gonna give me the powder that I need. But this is what it looks like after about a 3 or 4 hour wear. I do have some creasing under my eyes, but that means because I didn't get enough powder to bake a lot. I know that's a little bit of my fault. And I was using the Kevyn Aucoin concealers, Kevyn Aucoin concealer. So I would definitely next time go in with not just a thicker concealer, but also a more creamier one to let it warm up. This is what my face is looking like overall. My shine is coming through, but it says it's a natural wear, so it does really look good. Obviously I am working from home, so I do like that it gives me a natural wear look on camera and doesn't feel cakey or anything. But again, this is about 3 or 4 hours of wear. I haven't touched up. Crazy thing is that it is like, what's the weather in LA right now? First of all, it's raining. It is 59 degrees, and when I went out it was 47 degrees. And when I tell you guys that still I was beat faced, I didn't have any issues. I didn't get sweaty or anything. I do have my heater on if you hear it, because y'all know it never rains in LA, but it's been raining since Christmas. So this is overall just my first check-in. I like it. This foundation, I can see why people are addicted. I'm glad I actually purchased it. It's very light. It doesn't feel cakey. It doesn't feel like I want to like take off my makeup now. I do like that it did blend out so good. So good. We love a good blend out, and the color match is good, but again, go in store. All right, so that is it for my first check-in. I'll come back to you guys in a few hours when I'm ready to take off this makeup and do my skincare routine. And until then, if you are still liking this video so far, don't forget to thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in a minute. Bye. All right, you guys, so I am back. The time is 7:45. I have worn this out. I actually did go pick up the kids. I went to Target, so I got out in the elements. I didn't take any pictures outside because it was raining, cats, dogs, sheep, Jesus out in LA. And if you know LA, nobody knows how to drive in the rain. And obviously my kids like to play in puddles in the rain. Neither here or there. Here's the final thoughts on this foundation. So do I recommend this foundation? Yes. Now this foundation, you could see, and I'm gonna do a close-up, after what I put it on at 10, almost 8-9 hours of wear, I do say get this foundation. Now this is what normally would happen if I wear most foundations at the end of the day, especially because I am in the house. I had the heat on. I was typically running errands, and honestly it didn't bother me. My face does not feel cakey. I could actually walk around for another 2-3 hours probably with this foundation on, and it wouldn't bother me. As you know, with most foundations, you want to take it off. You know when your face is like, get it off of me. And honestly, I have been walking around and been saying I need to close out this video, but I've still been doing stuff around the house. That's how comfortable it is on my skin. Now I am going to show you, it did not crease much in these areas. It's still laying flat. As far as the eyes go in regards to the setting powder, I will say that you are going to have to pop the cap off the setting powder to really get it. So I am going to give this setting powder a second try, because I felt like with this type of cap on here, you don't really get much with the sifter. So yes, I popped mine off, but I will be coming back and telling you guys in a review later what my thoughts are when I get the full effect of the powder, because I feel like now I could actually use the powder the way I want to. But that sifter, girl, that sifter was giving me sprinkles like it was raining. But you could see it did, my under eye still looks good, but I just wish that I did have more access to the powder. So I will be doing definitely another review on that. But overall, do I get this foundation and go buy it? Yes, I will say go buy it, but go in stores like I'm telling you and definitely get a swatch, because the looks are deceiving online. And for some reason, I don't know what's going on with Sephora's website, but it will always shade match you to either a shade too light, which is 2 shades lighter, or a shade that is definitely off, that is not dark, that is too dark. So go in store if you can, take your time, buy this during the Sephora VIB sale. You guys know I'm always telling y'all buy this during the sale, because I bought it during the sale. So if I'm buying stuff on sale, you definitely should buy it on sale. Other than that, that is my final thoughts and reviews. Please let me know what you think about this foundation. Do you have it? If you plan to buy it, when? If you have tried it out, how long have you been wearing it? And other than that, I hope you guys have a happy new year, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Stay blessed. Bye.